Whoops. What's going on, guys? Woo! We got a full house today. What's going on, everybody? Jeez, a lot of chat. Ooh, what's going on, everybody? Rayoma, I'm gonna read random names. Aki, Leanne, Joseph, Sup. Oh man, all your names I can't read. I'm sorry. I should really try Muano. I'm gonna actually try to go live on Instagram while we're doing this. We're gonna do a dual stream right now. So I got my phone set up right here. I'm gonna try to go live right now. Boom. Hold on 1 second, guys. This is what we're building today. This is the members only for the month of May. Let me get the mic up. Members only for the month of May. They want USB-C charging, so we're gonna do that. And then we have a quick Evangelion build. I finally got these back in stock. Instagram. Yes, we're live on Instagram. What's going on Instagram? We're live on YouTube. So go on YouTube to watch, and I'm not going to be talking to this chat. So I'm going to be talking to the YouTube chat. We're going nuts today. So we're going to do 2 live streams at the same time. Quick one. Just a couple quick ones. This shouldn't take me too long, but I'll be chilling for a little while. What's going on, Saucy Boy? I'm going to call you Calm Muanwal. I've never owned a Game Boy nor a Nintendo ever, and watching those gameplays or just have the videos the only way I enjoy. Well, you know, you'll have your time. How old are you, buddy? You'll be able to save up some money to be able to get a Game Boy one of these days. They're not that bad, especially if you don't want one modded. You can find one for like 40 bucks. Sun Knight, what's going on? Vincent, if I were able to get into modding and wanting to start selling excess modded Game Boys, how would I get word out, and would I sell them on eBay or something? I mean, yeah, it's just like anything else, you know. I don't know how old you are, but if you're old enough to be selling stuff on eBay, eBay's a good place to start. Etsy's probably the best, but if you want to start selling anything, this goes for like anything, you have to build the brand first. So like have a vision of what you want your brand to look like, or how you want to be perceived on social media, and then go from there, start building your socials. Once you start building your socials, and then turn it into the store, and kind of like bounce them back and forth off of each other. But definitely have a clear-cut plan of how you want the business to go before you really go full steam ahead into it. What's going on, Ninja? Awesome. We're actually about to be working on your thing right now. I had to do it on stream, or I was gonna forget, but it's on my desk, so we're doing it today. Ryan Nelson, we have to smoke a lot of weed and get very high. That's my boy. Yep. My boy is a stoner at heart. I know he is, but that is all right. Scruffy looking RGB. Yeah, this one's fire, dude. Instagram, I'm not forgetting about you. Instagram, if you're listening, I'm talking to the YouTube chat, so if you guys want to get in on the chat, if you want to get on the chat, get on YouTube. It's JBoy Mods. We're always live on there. Anyways, dual streaming it today. That's right, guys. What's going on, Ninja Awesome? We're doing your thing. I think I have all the parts on here on my desk. Y'all let me know if that music's too loud, obviously. I have so many Game Boys on my desk, but I'm waiting for... Of course, I don't have the... Oh, I have 2 more. I have 2 left. Oh. And I think I have a battery right here. Perfect. I'm waiting for so many screens to come in. I'm like 75 Game Boy Advance screens, like 19 SP screens, 18 Game Boy Color screens. So many parts coming in. But, yeah. So today, I need to go do some work outside, but it's so hot. I figured let's do this work first before I go and mow the lawn. We're going to do the Evangelion build today, and we're going to put USB-C into the Game Boy Color. Guys, don't forget to leave a like on the stream. That really helps us out. And consider becoming a member if you want to win stuff like this. This is what we gave away for the month of May. He's actually in the chat right now. Ninja Awesome. Level 2. Means he got 2 entries. But he wanted to pay a little bit extra to get USB-C installed into this thing. I'm going to do that second because I need to get the mojo. I'm a little bit, I'm like, I had a coffee and I had a Celsius. I'm like a little bit tweaking. So we're going to do this one after, since there will be cutting involved. We're going to do this Evangelion one first. So let's go ahead and get started. Yeah. Thanks. Yeah, go ahead and close my door. She got to close my door. She's actually doing real work in her room, and I'm just goofing. Masked Mumbler, I'm sorry, we don't take in send-ins, or I don't take in send-ins right now. Saying Gameboy Mods is a 4 to 12. Yeah, Gameboy Mods, yeah. Good one. Black Mountain Dew makes nerds really efficient at wiener squeezing. Especially when you're from India, Game Boys are hard to come by. All right, cool. I'm caught up on chat. Let's go. So we're going to start with this bad boy right here. going to set that. I got to get it out of the way so I don't like get it all dirty. Zoom. Okay, so we got to find one of these Game Boys that has a decent, like, not too dirty situation. This one wants an audio amp. We're going to audio amp this bad boy. This one looks pretty solid. Need to get a little cleanse going. Small cleanse. How we doing on Instagram? Oh, yeah, that shot looks pretty sick, guys. We're live on YouTube. I bet my phone is going to die. So let me turn the brightness down. Good stuff. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, we're cleaning up. You found a Pokemon Yellow on eBay with a dry battery for $50 with free shipping. Yeah, definitely. I think Pokemon Yellow, those Pokemon games are going for like 60 to 70. So you buy a $2 battery and you saved yourself some money. But I mean, most people know how, like, they've wised up. You used to be able to get the dry battery Pokemon games for really cheap because people didn't realize how easy it was to swap the battery. But it's so easy that you know, you don't really save that much money doing it like that nowadays. But you know, you do save some because it is something you have to do. We are getting in there right now. Have the audio amp. Let's move these because I'm going to lose these, but put the audio amp on my desk. It's right here. I just got to grab some wire. Appreciate the sub. I thought about streaming on Kick, but I just hate having so many multiple platforms. I like to just focus on one platform. You know what I mean? I've heard Kick is decent, but I don't know. Definitely not Twitch though. Twitch sucks. I would never stream on Twitch. Guys, please don't make fun of my shakiness today. I'm like wired. I'm like wired today, so I'm gonna be like tweaking a little bit. Let's clean the power switch on this thing first. Brooklyn Mondo, lunchtime at work. I don't know about that, bro. You probably work harder than me. I'm just goofing most of the time. I appreciate that. Become a member. Shoutouts. Which model does this one need? I'm honestly not sure. Just look it up. It's like the CR. I don't know. I'm not even gonna take a guess. Like I think it starts with a 16. But you want to make sure you buy the ones that have the tabs on them. You can get them on eBay. I usually just buy like a cluster of them on eBay, but you want to make sure they have the tabs because if you go to Walgreens or something, they're not going to have the tabs on them. That makes it a little bit more difficult. Goofing and jeez Louise. Cosby didn't do nothing, bro. He was framed. They're just trying to keep the black man down. He didn't do nothing. Same with Diddy. I'm sure they're great guys. All right, there's that. I need wire. I'm wired and I need wires. Found a couple. I need one more. Alright, we're good. I'm like sweating, dude. I'm sweating in here, dude. CR1616. See, I knew it was a 16. Oh, what mod does it need? I'm sorry. I'm like not paying attention, I guess. This one's getting IPS screen, obviously, and then it's also getting audio amp. So we're doing the audio amp first. Then we're gonna install it. Then we'll move on to yours, which shouldn't be too bad, but you know. Hopefully it works well with the, I shouldn't have a problem, but I've never installed it with the OLED screen, so we'll see. Music's a little loud. You got it. Let me know if that's better. I think I turned it down, but let me know if it's better. The song goes like this. Drink water, dude. I appreciate that, soy. Nelson, I read yours and I'm like, what the hell is this guy talking about? And then I remember what got posted today. Yeah. I can't believe you saw that. Where did you see it? Did you see it on Instagram? Okay. Wondering about 2361. I think that I told you the other day that yours was shipping out, but I had you confused with another person that had a similar name to yours. Your shell, I believe you had the Venusaur shell. Let me know if I'm wrong, but I looked up your order because I remember telling you that. Your shell was out of stock. It's like on its way here. It should be here like in the next day or two. So I'm gonna like priority ship it. Like as soon as the shell comes in, I'm building it, it's out. So I'm sorry about the delay on that, but been having like trouble with shipping lately. But it's coming. I appreciate your patience on it. All right, let's go. Turn on my power supply. Yeah, I appreciate you, buddy. Yeah, I thought you were the Gengar guy, the GBC, and I was like, yours is shipping out. And then I went and checked later. I was like, oh shit, because your order is like, you're like at the point where it's like I'm on your order, like your order's here, and I have your Game Boy like chilling over here. Everything's like ready to install, and it'll be out the door. That's one problem I'm having. That's why I really need this workplace to come in. That's going into my backyard because I'm having really like a lot of trouble keeping up with my inventory because there's nowhere to put anything. So it's super unorganized right now, which I hate. I like things to be organized, but like right now it's physically impossible to be organized because there's nowhere to put anything. I like to have everything stacked up and like labeled. It's like I can look on the shelf. Oh, there it is. But like right now, chaos. It's nuts. But you guys, let me know about that music. I hate when the music's too loud and you can't hear me. And I watch the stream back and it's like, damn it, it's like way too loud. Are the kits on eBay any good? I don't know. It depends. I don't want to answer that question because it's like there's so many sellers on eBay. I would stay away from the high-speed dough. If you can't pronounce the name, stay away from the brand. That's how it is for me anyways. It's like, okay, the name is too hard to pronounce. I'm gonna stay away from that one. Funny playing, easy to say. So stick with those ones if you can, even though I do have issues with those ones too. And I'll show you a problem I have. This is the biggest thing that happens. And it's like every screen is gonna have issues, like every screen company that makes screens, but this happens a lot. And I'm glad it happened before I shipped it out. You'll get the whole thing installed and then you'll just get a, hold on, let me turn the brightness down. You'll just get a line of dead pixels down the screen. It's so frustrating. It's like I didn't put pressure on the screen. I installed it like all the other screens. And then, so then what will happen is I'll have the Game Boy tested. It's been sitting in my room for a couple days, test it out. Everything's good. Ship it out. You know, I pad the box and everything, obviously. Gets to the person, they're like, hey, I love the Game Boy. You know, they understand. Everyone's real cool that buys from me. But there's like this line of dead pixels. I'm like, dude, come on, man. I get so annoyed because then I look like an a-hole. Like I shipped you something that like is broken. I'm like, dude, come on. I don't know what's up with those, but anyways, that's like the biggest thing. And it usually only happens on the SP screens for some reason. I don't know. They'll just like get a random line of dead pixels. It sucks, but that's why if you buy a screen from like Handheld Legend or Retro Game Repair, always test it before you install it, because they know that those screens do that, and they'll send you a new one out right away. But it's like, obviously they don't have time to test every single screen they get in from their supplier. So you want to test it before you install it, because then they know you didn't screw up the install. What's going on, Shanna? Sorry if I ever read your names wrong. For some reason, I can't enlarge the chat. It's like really small on this screen, so. Okay, do I mod PSPs? No. If you want PSPs modded, go to PSP Guru on Instagram. He's the dude. He's the dude. Henry Heck, what's going on, brother? My favorite original Game Boy game? Well, if you're saying a Game Boy game that can be played on like a DMG and a Game Boy Pocket, it's probably Pokemon Red. No, it's probably Pokemon Yellow. I'm just like a classic kind of kid, you know? There's not a whole lot of Game Boy games that I like that much, like original. I'm more of the Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance era. But I mean, I do love Tetris also. And Link's Awakening's really good. And if it was favorite Game Boy Color game, it would probably be Crystal. I'm just like a Pokemon kid, you know? Like, those were the games. But then when it comes to Game Boy Advance, I mean, I obviously like Pokemon Emerald. That one's, like, goated. But Minish Cap stands out. And I've mentioned that one quite a bit on the channel. Dude, I'm shaking like a leaf today, bro. I'm like shaking like a leaf today. I need to chill. All right, where's my tape? There it is. Yeah, there's just something about him, you know? Like, I don't know. It's like the music and everything really gets the blood pumping.
So many times pass by. Don't know why I'm losing my mind. Ego was so strong inside.
All right, let's make sure this thing works.
I just lived a lie. Wish I could tell you why. Wish I could feel you again, but I know.
Sounds like a demonetized type of song.
There's a chance to apologize. It's a goodbye, just a goodbye. Forever and ever, you never come back. Just a goodbye, forever goodbye.
Fire Emblem's fire too. I love Fire Emblem. That's true. Advanced Wars I didn't really get into, but I had a homie that was really into Advanced Wars. Nightmare in Dreamland I really liked too. Yeah, that one was really fun. I played that a lot when it came out. All right, so this thing's ready to go, ready to blow. Good stuff. I'm gonna turn music down a little bit more because it's kind of annoying. All right, cool. Metroid Fusion. Yeah, dude, there's so many bangers. There's so many bangers. Okay, pop that in. Where's my screen? It's my last Game Boy Advance screen for the next couple days. So hopefully the new ones come in soon, because we definitely are not caught up whatsoever. We're getting there. We went from like 90 orders down to like 60-ish. So we're getting there. All right, this is a 40 pin. What's going on, Justin? Thanks for stopping in, brother. I know, we need an Asuka case, dude. gonna talk with the homie that helps me design everything. See if we can get one. Because Asuna, I think is what he meant. Or my bad, I'm thinking of fucking Sword Art Online. I'm confused. I've had so many emails asking for that. Oh, I need a bracket. Oh, we got a bracket. Okay, bracket. Oh, bro, I've been destroying the Butterburgers lately. The Culvers, bro, I'm a Culvers type of person too. Culvers has been the spot lately. All right, we're gonna tape this. I've been not taping it lately, so let's actually not tape it. Because I do like taping it, but when you use the bracket, it's not really that necessary. Yeah, bro, they're like underrated. Because they like burn the edges. My wife's really into the burnt edges. You know what I mean? These are not wanting to like stay in place lately, but I think it's fine. I'll just force it. Force it down. Okay, we got buttons right here. Make sure we got those. I need to make sure that we have everything else. All right, I'm getting ahead of myself. Go, bring it back, bring it back. Henry Heck. That's funny, dude. I had to put my hat on backwards so that I stop blocking the shot. I'm still blocking the shot, huh? Instagram, how you hanging in there? There's probably nobody in there because I'm not talking to them. Let's actually check on them. Let's check on the Instagrammers. What's going on, Instagrammers? You guys got to go to the YouTube. We're live on YouTube. Yeah, there's like nobody in there. That's all good. It was an experiment. All right, we got a little bit of dirt on here. Let's get that erased. There we go. It's nice to see a fellow Culver's Burger fanboy. I'm so proud of you. Bro, I see people hating on Culver's. I'm like, I don't know why y'all hating on Culver's. Like, Culver's goes in. They're like the best fast food burger. Because we were going to Five Guys for a while. And I love Five Guys, but it's like 30 bucks. It's like, yeah, it's good, but I don't know if it's 30 bucks good. It's like $35 for like a drink and 2 burgers and fries, like 35 bucks. Like, where the hell am I? Should just went and got a steak, you know what I mean? And I unfortunately do not have an In-N-Out near me. Because I think In-N-Out's the goated one. In-N-Out's goated. Like, I've had that. I went to Vegas. I got married in Vegas. I was there for like 6 days. I ate there like 5 times. Goated for sure. I was like, holy crap, bro. I'm saving so much money that I can use to gamble. This is awesome. It was so cheap and so good. So like the tier list right now is like if I want a burger that has like stuff on it, like if I want a burger that has like lettuce, tomatoes, the sauce and everything, In-N-Out for sure. But if I'm in the mood for like a burger that's just like cheese, ketchup, I want it super basic because all I want to taste is the meat basically, it's Culver's. And if I want to spend a bunch of money, Five Guys. What's going on, Dale? Dale Skis. Let's go. Hey, we got one person from Instagram. That's all we wanted was one. We got one person from Instagram. Let's go. Okay. This is installed. Okay, boys and girls. Let's see. No, I'm in Florida. Fortunately. Okay. All right, we got two silly. We got two silly. I didn't think did I not latch it? All right, I didn't latch it because I'm distracted. Hopefully that's the only issue, was that I didn't latch it. Did you go to the Little White Chapel? Because that's where we went, but we didn't do the Elvis thing because I didn't want to do that. But all right, this thing's working. We're good. 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 All right, let me toss this. I don't need that anymore. Let's go. Dale Skis. Yeah, y'all are spoiled. It's all right though. It's like I almost appreciate it more because I can't have it. You know what I mean? So it's like when I go to the West, it's sick because I don't have to feel bad about eating there like every single day. Pretty hype. No wonder the weather's always looks so good when you're out. Yes, sir. It's hot right now, but honestly, like, I'd rather it be hot. Like, I'm totally cool with just, like, dying out. I mean, my skin's brown, so I take sun good. I just get a nice glow. I don't get burned. The nice glow, the vitamin D, I hop in the pool. It's sick. No complaints. But I need to get out there today. I have to go mow the lawn. So I'm going to mow the lawn, probably hop in. No complaints over here. Try not to complain. That's 6 soy though. I just read your comment again. Yeah, the mini's been going in. I've been trying to get on it more. It's like if I don't skate like at least 3 times a week, I won't skate for like a whole week because I'm like so wrapped up in like working. People think it's so like I'm like, dude, they're like, what are you talking about? You're doing Gameboys all day. Like, calm down. Yeah, I know. They don't get it, man. You know, I'm just like grinding all day long and like my brain's frying, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm an idiot. You're right. I should go outside or something, you know. But I'll go back like after a week. I'm like, dude, am I like 50 years old? Everything's so difficult. So I really been trying to get back out there, get the sweat going. He's saying blue suede shoes and only fools rush in, dude. It's so classic, bro. So classic. Yeah, I'd rather be hot than cold for sure. Like, but you know, it's this. You know, we got the dark skin. I mean, I assume I see your avatar. You look like you're a fine melanin having gentleman. So we love the sun. All right. Oof. Yeah. Where are you from, Dale? Because like when you're from here, the humidity, you don't really care. Like it's just like, oh, I can barely breathe today, but you're like used to it. It's fine. But I knew this kid that he grew up here, but he kind of like he had asthma really bad. He was one of those guys. And he went and lived in Colorado, and then when he would come back here, he'd be like, oh, my asthma, it's so humid. I'm like, dude, you're just shut up. His name was Scott. Cold person, bless your soul. I hate summer because of the heat, bro. I love the heat. It sucks, but you know what it comes back to is skating. During the summer, if you fall down, it scorches your arms and you just jump up and it's fine. But when you're skating or doing active stuff when it's cold, this is from my teenage years, mind you, it's just the worst. Like, you can't warm up, legs are stiff, muscles are stiff, everything sucks, and then you fall and your fingers burn. It's just like the worst. So I always hated the cold because I couldn't skate. It was the worst, dude. Okay. As a sexy caramel skin brother, the sun in Belize cooks. That's funny. I mean, I'll get sunburned for sure. I'll get sunburned, but it takes a lot. Okay, we need stickers, and this one's done, dude. Long Beach. I went out there in middle school, and it was always so warm, even in the rain. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you can ask me whatever you want, Dale. Yeah, Nate, you're probably right, and I'm pretty hard on myself about, like, working nonstop. But I don't know, I'm just, like, at that point in my life where I just, like, I want to just, like, grind as hard as I can, basically, and just work as hard as I can. Like, I'm not one of those, like, and respect to people that are like this, but I'm not one of those, like, mental health guys that's, like, you have to take time for yourself. I think that's good, but at the same time, like, me, like, mentally is better, more work I get done. Like, you know what I mean? It almost hurts mentally sitting around and, like, relaxing because I can't, like, relax. I'm like, dude, I could just be like, I should be, like, doing something right now, you know? Like, this is, like, fun and all, but so I make time out of the day to do that, but I can't take a whole day. It's kind of not really me, you know? I don't know, man. I don't know. I just kind of, like, drilled it in my brain that, like, it was like 7 years ago, and I was pretty broke. It was like, it wasn't bad. I wasn't homeless or anything, but it was like, dude, you know what I mean? Like, you gotta figure something out, and, like, you gotta, like, figure something out and, like, really, really push through. So I don't know. I got like some weird mindset on it. I don't know why I'm going into this rant right now. We're done with this. She's beautiful. Yes, this is so scratched. No, it's not. It's a protective film. So that's done. We can cross that off the list, but we won't. We're gonna move on to this. So this is the members only winner for the month of May. Sorry. I was just looking at the time clock because the Instagram only lets you stream live for an hour, so I gotta, like, keep up with that. It's the Entei. This one will be available for purchase soon. Not this one exactly, but, like, I have another shell like this. If anyone's interested in this one, I'm gonna take photos of this one. It's gonna be posted up. But the winner, Ninja Awesome, he won it for $5 because he became a member. You know, he's a very smart person. I'm sure he's very good looking. All of the members are extremely good looking. It's crazy. I just know. And they're very successful. They're very tall. They're very strong. It's really, really wild. Very, very good at everything they do. And in any member fashion, he ended up winning this. And he said, you know what? I want to be alpha. I want to be super leadership type material. So he wants to USB-C mod it. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut the hole in the DC jack right here. And we are going to put one of these little bad boys right here. That probably isn't going to focus. There it is, in there. And we're going to get it going. So let's go ahead and get that cooked. Okay, let me read the chat. Rogue Mew, I had a question about the DSI repairs. Is it better to buy a 4 parts DSI or to try to buy it from eBay? You know, it's always a gamble. 4-part stuff's usually pretty easy because usually when the 4-part stuff, the DSIs, it's just like a broken hinge or a dead pixel screen. So if you need something that isn't that, then you probably be all right. I realize that the Ho-Oh SP is inspired by Pokemon Masters. Another beautiful piece. Nice. Thanks, Soy. No need to worry, Ninja. No matter how mental health gets these days, we'll always get together because we got this. That's right. What's going on? Tim Benoit. Yep, we're just taking a quick break. We're about to get into this. I'm reading the chat. $10. Well, yeah, you are level 2, so it is $10. But you have a chance to win with only $5. I think the last time I didn't work was actually my wedding, which was like almost 2 years ago. Other than that, it's like every single day. But it's like I don't mind, you know what I mean? It's work, but it's like, you know, it's good, it's fun, it's a good time. Do you recommend this add-on? USB-C mod for the SP. Do I recommend it? I mean, you know, I can't really recommend or not recommend it because it's like, it's just a preference. It's like, do you want to plug the normal charger into the top, which is no big deal, or do you want to have this cool little hole in the side where you plug the charger in from the side and it looks badass and it's kind of just a flex, and you say, yeah, it's USB-C charging all your friends and it's cool, and you can use your chargers that are not fast chargers. They have to be the 1 amp chargers, 5 volts, and it's just a cool thing to have. But, you know, if that doesn't matter to you, you have to ask yourself, do you care? If you don't care, then no, just use a normal charger, you know? But if that sounds badass to you, then pick it up. That's all I can really say about it. I hope that answers your question in an honest and true way. Watching it from Japan? Are you watching the stream from Japan? That's crazy. All right, let's get into this, guys. First thing we're gonna do is take it apart. I think I have a. We're gonna do this fast right here. Should have turned my fan on. It's getting toasty in here. Let me turn this air purifier up. Okay, that's coming off. Okay, so I don't think we need to remove the motherboard at all. We're just gonna cut this off, and then we have to jump to it. We have to like put a jumper wire in between 2 of the points. Let's do this first because might as well. Let me get a cloth. Boom. Cool. And we gotta basically solder together the 2 left and right points on the top. It's pin 2 and pin 3. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and just break these tabs off so we don't have to take the motherboard off, because I really don't want to mess the screen up. We're just going to break these off. It's the same thing. You can desolder them, but it doesn't really matter. I usually desolder them, but we don't want to have to mess the screen up, so we're just going to do it like this. We're going to take one of these jumper type wires, and we're going to solder this into point negative and point positive. Now we can use this little battery we got right here, plug that in, and it should power. Still doing the weird thing. It doesn't look like that. You see how you guys see that line? That's because of my camera. That's not what the screen looks like. I think this is shutter speed. This is shutter speed. I'm gonna fix it. So shutter speed to 1/125 basically fixes it, but that's why you're seeing that. It's something to do with the refresh rate on the OLED screens. If anyone's curious why it looks like that, it doesn't look like that to me. So. Okay, sorry, Dale. Yeah, I missed your message. I was curious about the SP charger mod. The wire that goes on the side of the port, is there a specific area to solder it to, or just the side anywhere? Yeah, just the side anywhere on the SP. So like, if you're talking about the ground wire can just solder to anywhere on the side right here. Doesn't matter. You can solder it to this little ground square too, or you can solder it to the farthest pin on the left. I'm pretty sure that any of those places should work. So yeah, if that's what you're doing. Yo, Jay, where do you buy your SP shells? I buy them from, I have a supplier that I work with that, you know, helps me do all the designs and then get them for you guys. But yeah, it's not anywhere that you can like buy those ones. So I'm working on that, but you know, working on a lot of things. Okay, so this is good. Let's drop those out. Sorry if that doesn't answer your question very, very well. Okay. So this is the hardest part, is cutting the hole. So we're going to cut the hole. I'm going to move the camera away. I'm going to move the mic away from the drilling. But we're going to drill the hole right here. A little area right there. See how we do. I'm going to move the mic away now. All right. All right. It looks pretty solid. All right, let's see how we did. Okay, it's a little small. That's perfect. Oh, I remember you, Dale. Hell yeah. I remember doing that. No problem, dude. I hope you got it done. Oof. Ryan McConnell with the level 2 membership. Let's go, brother. Thank you for joining the member squad. Okay, now we got the perfect. So we're gonna cut this a little bit. Oh, mom, you guys, I'm moving. What's going on, Daniel? Member squad's in the house. Guys, I got some new emotes in there. Let me know what they're looking like, because they should be there. I just made a couple random emotes from pictures on my phone, because they let you do that now. So like, I was messing around with the YouTube Studio app on my phone, and apparently you can like use pictures. So I tried it just to see what they look like. So yeah. Okay, you can barely see them. They don't look very good. Yeah, those, I know. I just threw some in there. So that's me, that's my dog, and that's Shrek as a warrior. They don't look very good. I was just messing around though. I need to get someone to make me some actual emotes, but it's kind of hard. I don't know who to contact to do it, but I really need some emotes made. Yeah. The Shrek one's kind of funny though, but you can't really see them that well, but that does give me an idea. That does give me an idea to make an actual Shrek emote, but it looks kind of funny. Emotes are tough though, because it's hard to make them so that they like are actually like you can tell what it is. There's the cut, boys and girls. That's pretty freaking solid, would you say? All right, let's get the glue in there. So you start with the littlest amount of glue at a time. So when we drop in some Shrek CRT vids, yeah, dude, I'm working on it. I'm gonna I have a lot of it planned out. I have to like write it a little bit more, but I have a spot picked out. I'm actually shooting it at I'm supposed to be shooting at one of my buddies' houses because he lives like, you know, on a bunch of land and there's like woods behind him. So it should be super swampy. And that's the idea. But it's kind of like a whole, I always do too much. So I should probably chill and just get it done. But honestly, I've been just grinding through these orders so we can focus on like a lot of content. But I hate having people wait like 3 weeks, a month for an order. And I just really wanted to catch up to the point where I'm at like 20 orders and I'm like only a week behind and not like 3 weeks. That's why everything got put on the back burner. I don't know what happened in the algorithms, but I got thrown somewhere and we got a lot of orders, which was amazing. Not complaining, but that is why there has not been any vids at all for the past like 2 months. It's just because I cannot do it all. I just can't do 10 to 15 builds a day plus content. It's just so much. So I've just been trying to focus on just getting the builds done so that we can get back to content, because that's really what I like to do most, is the most fun. But that is why you haven't seen any content out of me for the past basically 2 months. And it really sucks. I basically don't look at my YouTube numbers anymore because it just like it like bums me out, like seeing the numbers go down, because we were doing so good and then it's like you stop posting, obviously you stop gaining. But I really do want to hit 1 million subs. That's really one of my goals in life, so we're on our way. But yeah, I did emotes for like 2 weeks. It's super tough unless you follow a template and build off that, but then your stuff looks similar. Yeah, I know what you mean. Like all the ones that I did, I made myself, you know, but they're super basic. You know, it's like a Game Boy. It's like super basic stuff, but I mean, at least I made a couple. But I've tried making other ones and it's hard to make them look right. You know what I mean? Like I've tried to make so many and I kind of stopped because I was like, dude, every time I make something, I think it's going to look good. And then like you post it, it doesn't really look that good. So yeah, it's tough. This is a solid cut though. Ninja Awesome, you got a solid cut. I wouldn't do you dirty. Oh, yeah, we've gotten pretty good over the thousands that we've done. Dale Skis. All right, buddy. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate you, man. Yeah. We'll see what happens with the Shrek. The Shrek CRT. Yeah, solid cut. All right, we're almost finished up here, though. We've been up for about 50 minutes. I'm going to peace out to the Instagram. Instagram, are you still on here? Oh, my gosh. We got 9 people. Instagram, later, guys. Thanks for stopping in. That was pointless. No, I don't want to share. Discard video. Okay, perfect. All right. My phone is like on fire now. Great. Okay. All right. That's pretty good. We gotta get some wires on there. I'm gonna go ahead and cut this, and then I need wires. I'll just steal some from here. Maybe next time we'll do the Instagram live where like I'll put the screen right here so they can just see me, and then I'll actually be able to read the chat. But I couldn't read the chat really, so I think it just nobody hung out. It's weird how hard it is to get people to like go from one profile onto your other profile. You know, like you would think it would be no big deal, like, oh, hey, everybody, I'm going live on YouTube, on Instagram, and everybody would come up. No, it doesn't. You get, like, probably, like, 0.1%. It's crazy. It's crazy. Okay. Daniel says, any plans for some OG raffles? Not really right now, man. I just have so much more stuff to do. And the raffles, like, are so hard to basically, like, mediate. Because you have to basically stay on your phone for, like, an hour to 2 hours. Every time somebody wants to grab a spot, you got to be ready to fill the spot. It's, like, not something I could do right now. All right. Yeah, I was only really doing those when I had like extra time. Like, okay, like I'm pretty caught up on builds. Let me build something extra and then we'll raffle it off. But since right now I don't like have that time anyways, I need any extra time that I have, I try to focus on like actually making content. That's why there's been like no raffles, you know. Going on, Spiffy. Joseph Lucas with the sub. How often do you revive corroded Gameboys from bulk? Like, never. If they're bad, like if they're corroded to the point where like they don't turn on and they're like totally blue, they're in the bin. They're moving on to the next life. Because I wouldn't sell somebody that, you know. Even though I could probably bring it back, unless the Game Boy's in, like, this is like the worst condition I would ever like give to somebody, and even this is like pushing it. I still might not build something with this. I just have it in my pile over here. Like, if I can't clean up these contacts enough to make it so they make a good like press, this one's gonna be like a no-go. But see, like when it happens like this, where the corrosion's so bad, it's somewhat savable because like I can replace the headphone jack pretty easily, and I'm gonna take these terminals off anyways so that I can install like a rechargeable battery. So that's not that big a deal. Obviously the speaker needs to be replaced, but if the button presses aren't good and if it's having other issues, it's gonna go in the bin. Basically the only Game Boys I really use are ones that are like they just have some dirt on like the speaker and stuff, and I can clean them up pretty easily. Anything else just goes in the bin because it's like I'm not going to give somebody that, you know what I'm saying? Later, Daniel. Thanks for stopping in, buddy. We are grinding. We are almost done. This is Ninja Awesome's Game Boy. What's going on, Retro Rich? Cool name. Yeah, the bin boards are good. You know, I usually just use them for parts, or I'll resell them or something. Other people that want to use them for parts, but nice. Let's go, Retro Rich. Can you mod a headphone jack into the GBA SP, or is that not possible? Yeah. I actually think I have one of those. No, I didn't do one of those this week. I just shipped it out. Yeah, I do those all the time. Definitely the hardest mod to do on a Game Boy, probably. Like a normal Game Boy, the SP headphone jack mod's probably the hardest. Drives me crazy sometimes, but it's not that bad, but it is that bad, you know. Yeah, they're good boards to learn on for sure. Have you ever done a funny playing dono boards where you transplant that? No, I haven't actually. I've always wanted to, but I've never done one. I know people have done them. I think one of our members, Brooklyn, he does those sometimes. But I've never done one actually. How challenging is it to add a headphone jack and USB charging to a GBA and or SP? I've done shell replacements tune-ups before, but I would love to add some functionality. It's not that hard. So adding the USB-C to the GBA is pretty easy because you just get like one of these little boards and you just pop it in there. So that's like not that big a deal. There are other ways to do it if you want to make it like a full project where you can like install the jumper wires and everything. That's how I used to do it. I still do it like that sometimes. And then for the headphone jack on the SP, it's definitely like pretty hard if you have never done it. It has a high error factor, I guess I should say, but it all depends on the wire you use. Like I've been using some kind of annoying wire that just doesn't want to solder to the points very good. I need to get some different wire, but it's not that bad once you've done it like a bunch of times. But I usually put it right here, up here. Thanks for the sub. I usually cut out like a little hole right here. It fits perfectly and you don't have to take out any of the screw posts. Some people will put it down here, but then you have to take out a screw post. I don't like doing that. So I put it right here, right next to the screw post. It fits perfectly right there. But it is not easy. Not easy. Not easy. All right, Ninja, awesome. I'll be shipping this out probably Monday, but it'll go out. I'm going to put the thing for it today. Where's the... Oh, there's no touch sensor with this because it has like a... How does it work again? Oh, you touch the screen. That's right. You touch the screen, which I don't really want to do because my fingers are greasy. I don't really want to do it, so I'm not going to do it. See, if I show you on this camera, it barely does it. That's it, though, guys. She's good to go. Nice little USB-C charging port now. Got her lithium-ion battery all zooted up. This thing's ready to go now, man. Good job to me. Good job to chat for hanging in there with me and helping me get through that. Nice little quick couple builds. I don't have any other builds to do right now because... I mean, I have, like, you know, an infinite amount of builds to do, but the screens are in the country, but the screens are not in my house. They should be here, hopefully today. Congrats again, Ninja. Like I said, I'm going to get all this stuff on my desk shipped out today, but I'm probably not going to take it to the post office until Monday. So yeah, Monday it's going out. So we did this Ava white shell with the no battery and the amp. That one's good to go. So we have, you know, a handful of stuff to do still. I wish that the screens would come in so that I could keep grinding on this stuff. But today looks like we're doing yard work, which is probably a good thing. That's it for this stream, you guys. Thank you guys for coming in. I'll stay and chill with you for a second. I modded my first GBA yesterday with no soldering. I've never soldered before to get over my fear of breaking stuff in practice. Nice. Let's go. There's so many different screens and shell cutout versions. Which GBA screen do you use or recommend? So I recommend using the drop-in screens, which is the screen that's the laminated IPS, funny playing laminated IPS. You can find all this stuff on Retro Game Repair Shop. Use my code JBoyMods for 10% off. Okay, Bucky, is the post office closed Monday? Then I'll drop them off tomorrow. I'll drop them off tomorrow if the post office is closed Monday. Thank you for the update on that. I will drop them off tomorrow then. I don't even know what day it is, so thank you guys for updating me. And then make sure you get the shell that has the drop-in screen on it as well. I also built this. This is my first time building this one. This one's fresh. This is a Venusaur. This one's gonna be, I'm gonna take some, this one's already up on the website, but I haven't had like legit photos of it yet, so this one's solid. I love this one. It's so green and good, and the artwork is just great. Love that one. Souped up and ready to go. Yeah, that's right. Have you thought of having a Super Mario All-Stars themed Game Boy Advance? I have not thought of that, actually. There's so many ideas, though. What's going to be the first game? That's a good question. Thank you, Nate Nash. I appreciate you, buddy. Forever Classic 105. Thank you for stopping in. Yes, you did. It caught me at the end of the live stream. We've been up for an hour. We only built these 2, which goes to show you how long it takes to build modded Game Boys. We only got 2 done in an hour, but we usually do around 4 or 5. But today we have no screens. We are all out of screens because we just went nuts this week. Yeah, but we have a lot of Game Boys over here. Let me zoom way out. I don't know why we're show the whole desk. There we go. Appreciate you stopping in. Soy, thank you. You guys have a great weekend as well. Laminated is the one that comes attached to the front panel. Yes, that's correct. I would show you, but like I said, I don't have any screens. But installed, it looks like this. There's like, here, I think I got here. I'll show you what it looks like. It's like, you know, those are the best ones. I have no issues with those ones. But you have to get the correct screen, or you have to get the right shell to drop it in. So yeah. So I'm going to take it out tomorrow. Ninja, awesome. It's going to go out tomorrow. I will get you the tracking for it later tonight. Because, like, everyone's telling me that the post office is closed Monday. Ryan McConnell, thank you again for becoming a member, buddy. We're on the road to 100 members. That is the goal. That is the goal. So we've been up for an hour. Sweet little stream, you guys. Thank you guys for popping in and saying what's up. I will be back live as soon as the screens come in. So when you see the notification, screens are in, you know it's go time, and we'll be grinding some more. So y'all have a good weekend. Be safe out there. Be sure to have some fun. Take it easy. Hang out. Oh, and you guys have a good rest of the day too. All right, guys. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for coming to the stream. Don't forget to leave a like on the stream. Subscribe to the channel. I'm sure you guys are all subscribed already. Become a member also. You guys have a good rest of the weekend. Later, guys.